Whoa. Okay, so I came across this product. It's making some uh, pretty big claims,
Oh, like what?
like supporting hormonal balance, helping your stress response, basically making you feel generally, good.
The well-being promise.
Yeah. And get this, the magic is supposedly in a closely guarded formula.
Hey, that phrase always piques my interest, makes you want to know what's actually inside.
Exactly. So that's what we're doing today, right? A deep dive into this thing called MitoCode, based on what they tell us.
Precisely. We want to unpack the available info, help you understand what it's all about, without the usual hype.
Good. Because there's a list of ingredients and these big claims.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot to sort through.
It is. So the core promises seem to be those three: natural hormonal balance, a healthy stress response, and enhanced overall well-being.
And they keep calling it a unique blend of ingredients.
Which I suppose leads us to the ingredients themselves. What have they listed?
Okay, brace yourself. There's didindylimethane. Take me a second to get that one out.
Often called DIM, comes from things like broccoli.
Right. Then ashwagandha root. I've heard of that one. Kelp powder. Rhodiola Rosea extract.
Another adaptogen, like ashwagandha. Keep going.
Panax Ginseng extract. Romania glutinosa extract. And molybdenum.
Okay, so quite a mix. We've got adaptogens like ashwagandha and rhodiola, often linked to stress. DIM, sometimes discussed around estrogen metabolism.
Kelp for iodine, maybe?
Yeah.
For thyroid stuff?
Plausible, yeah. Iodine is crucial for thyroid function, which impacts hormones. Then Panax Ginseng for energy, Romania from traditional Chinese medicine, and molybdenum, which is a trace mineral involved in enzyme processes.
It's a lot. They also stress that it's a natural formula, plant-based, non-GMO, no stimulants, no chemicals.
Those are definitely selling points many people look for these days: natural, non-GMO, standard callouts.
So how does this specific cocktail supposedly work its magic?
Well, their explanation is interesting. They claim MitoCode has these ingredients perfectly combined to support a healthy pineal gland well into old age.
The pineal gland. Really, that wasn't what I expected. I thought maybe adrenal support or something more direct for hormones or stress.
It is quite specific. The pineal gland, it's deep in the brain, mostly famous for producing melatonin, which regulates sleep.
Sleep, right. Not usually the first thing I connect with this whole list of ingredients.
Yeah.
Except maybe ashwagandha indirectly.
Exactly. While melatonin and sleep do affect hormones and stress, linking this particular combination directly to long-term pineal health in this way, it's not a mainstream scientific connection you hear often.
Okay. So that's their theory. How do you actually use the stuff if you decide to try it?
Seems pretty straightforward. 1 scoop per day.
Just one.
Yep, 1 scoop. You mix it with about 6 to 8 ounces of a cold beverage. Could be water, tea, coffee, juice, whatever works for you.
Cold. Okay. And then...
Then you need to drink it pretty quickly, within 10 minutes of mixing it up.
Wonder why the time limit? Maybe things settle or degrade?
Could be. Maybe something about ingredient stability or absorption once it's dissolved. Hard to say for sure without more detail.
Right. Now, before anyone gets too excited, there's the usual but important stuff. The precautions.
Absolutely critical. They strongly advise consulting a doctor first if you have any medical condition or if you're taking other prescription medications.
Yeah, that's just smart. You don't want things interacting badly.
Definitely not. And they include the standard FDA disclaimer, the one saying these statements haven't been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration.
And that the product isn't intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Standard supplement territory.
Very standard, but always worth remembering. It's not medicine.
They also call out specifically pregnant or nursing individuals, people on medication, or with existing conditions, talk to your physician. They say it like 3 times.
Which they should. It underscores that this isn't a one-size-fits-all thing. Personal health context matters hugely.
And they're quite open that this info is, like their opinion, provided as is. They basically say, do your own homework, talk to your doc.
Which is fair advice. Critical thinking is key when you're looking at any supplement or health product. Don't just take the marketing claims at face value.
Okay, let's talk money, the nitty-gritty. How much does this cost?
They have different packages.
1 bottle, the trial package, is $69.
Okay.
Then there's the most popular option, 3 bottles. That brings the price down to $59 per bottle.
A bit of savings for buying more. And the third option.
That's the best value, 6 bottles. And the price drops again to $49 per bottle.
So a tiered discount structure, pretty common, encourages larger orders.
And they add free shipping if you order 3 or more bottles.
Another incentive.
But check this out. They claim 97% of customers order the 6-bottle pack.
Wow, 97%. That's a very high number. It certainly pushes you towards the bigger package, doesn't it?
Totally. And they have banners flashing about a discounted MitoCode and while stocks last. Classic urgency tactics.
Standard marketing, yeah. Creates that feeling that you need to buy now.
But here's the thing that really caught my eye. The guarantee.
Oh, what kind of guarantee?
Get this. An ironclad 365-day, 100% money-back guarantee. A full year.
A year. That's unusually long for a supplement guarantee. 30 or 60 days is more typical, maybe 90.
Right. They say if you're not satisfied, you can return the unused product anytime within a year for a full refund. No questions asked.
That's a very strong guarantee. It does reduce the financial risk for the consumer quite significantly. Suggests they're confident or at least willing to back it up.
Definitely makes it less of a gamble.
Oop.
Okay, let's quickly run through the FAQs they address. First, how does it work?
And their answer is the pineal gland support thing, right, through those 7 ingredients.
Yep, that's the line. Next. Is it right to me?
And they'll mention the purity testing being free of toxins and allergens.
And the big caveat. Talk to your doctor if you have health issues or take meds.
Always the doctor. Good advice. What's next?
When and how to take it, which we covered.
Right. 1 scoop, daily, cold drink within 10 minutes. Simple.
Then what if it doesn't work?
And that's where the 365-day guarantee comes back in. Full refund if you're not happy.
Exactly. And finally, how to get started.
Click the button, go to the secure order page, and the usual checkout process.
Pretty straightforward.
Okay.
So summing it all up, MitoCode aims for hormonal balance, stress relief, better well-being.
Claiming to work via pineal gland support using 7 natural plant-based ingredients like ashwagandha, dim, rhodiola.
It's a powder, 1 scoop a day in a cold drink. Various pricing tiers with discounts for bulk buys.
And that standout 365-day money-back guarantee.
But crucially, remember all those disclaimers.
Absolutely. Not evaluated by the FDA, not meant to treat disease, and most importantly, talk to your healthcare provider before starting any new supplement. Especially this one, given the specific ingredients and claims.
Definitely. So it leaves you thinking, what parts of your own well-being are you actually looking to support? Does this align?
And with a guarantee like that, a full year, what would you personally need to see or feel to decide if it was working for you? What's your measure of success?
Yeah, good questions to ponder. Lots to consider there.
Indeed. Hopefully this breakdown helps you navigate the information a bit better.
Thanks for digging into this MitoCode stuff with us today. We hope this deep dive gave you a clearer picture.